You know the feeling when you discover something and you feel like this is what I want to do for the rest of my life, or at least like short term, the next 10 years or next 5 years. That is what I felt after I discovered growth product, growth marketing, growth in general. And I'm really upset that not a lot of people know about it. My parents introduced me to people saying, yeah, she does something on the computer because they, or like she does marketing or she does this. It's, they still can't explain what I do. And it makes me sad because this is just a like such a beautiful career path with so much upside and so much fun and stuff that you can take back with you if you ever decide to leave, for example, and start your own company. Is foundationally your job is to grow the company. That is why the title growth. And you can do that in three ways. The first is you work on acquisition, so maybe marketing, maybe adding viral loops like a referral program, or like how Zomato Gold is. So things like that, like creative ways to acquire new customers. The second piece of it is monetization. So now that we've gotten customers in, how do we monetize them? What do we not charge for? For example, if like you're not going to charge for a feature that is helping you acquire more customers in the long term. And the third piece is retention. Now that we've gotten these customers in, how can we get them to stay for longer? What are the metrics we want to look at? And things like that. So you pretty much get a full view of the business end to end, and you want to find levers that can help move the metrics favorably. That is pretty much the job. And you can work in growth pods, you can lead a growth pod, you are constantly working with developers, designers, product people, things like that. And it's just cross functional. So if this field sounds interesting to you and you want to pick this up, how do you get started? There are a few ways, and I recommend you do all of them. So, the first are online courses. I don't think there are any offline ways to learn it. The internet is beautiful, and you have a lot of knowledge available to you. Some courses are free, some courses are paid. You do need a foundational course. There are a few available. You can pick one of them. I have a video available for it and a website too that you can use to filter the courses, the podcasts, the newsletters that you probably want to subscribe to learn. The second thing that you would need are mentorships.
It's a mentor's a fucking cheat code. If you're in an industry where you can get one, get one. Like people, like a lot of people enjoy, if they're really passionate about what they do, they enjoy talking about it. They'll mentor you for free just because it's what they love.
But what's fascinating about a guy like you is you didn't have a mentor and you became one.
Exactly.
Like you figured the system out.
And my point would be like if I knew what I knew now like 3 years ago, I mean I'd be on 500 million subscribers or whatever. Like my growth would have been so much more extreme. It's like knowledge is just so OP, and like that's like I don't know, just one of my things that I just really want to drill in your fucking heads. It's like if you're in an industry where there are other experts, like just have them teach you what you just spent the last 20 years studying. Don't you go on your own 20-year journey. Like just learn from them, then start your journey.
You can learn so much from people that have already accomplished things. You can.
So I was lucky enough to be mentored. You can pay for it in the early days. You can also reach out to people who've solved things that you want to solve, maybe at like adjacent companies. So I did that, and I got pretty lucky with the mentors that I had. And the third thing that I would suggest is personal projects. So try things on your own, figure out what's working, what's not working. Some of my personal projects have earned tens of thousands of dollars in passive income, which is great. Like, why would you not want to try something out and fail versus not try anything? You don't even have to tell people that you've tried something. It's just like a separate website on the internet. Your name's not attached to it and it makes money, then try it. The job market isn't as clear as possible. The first few jobs that I got were like I applied to the jobs, and there are a few creative ways that you can apply. For example, you can bypass the ATS, or you can search via the ATS. You can look on Twitter too. You can find companies that your university might have invested in. This is what I did. When I was on my student exchange program, I emailed every company that the college had invested in, and I tried to get a job. The third thing that I would do is I would probably look for like investment company investor funds and see the portfolio companies that they have, and try to like reach out and see. So yeah, those kind of things help. I'll put a section here, you can pause the video and read some ideas. Salaries is interesting because it fluctuates depending on where you're living and what your role is. But at the highest high, you can earn $2,000 an hour, also, which is when you hit peak. So maybe like 10, 15 years out is when you can, and if you've done good work, then you can expect to see those sort of results. But this is like the top 1%. But if you're entering this field, probably enter with the goal that you want to earn the maximum and reach the top. Money is a good proxy for how much value you're adding to the world. I would say is that protect your passion at all costs. If you do not find passion in the work that you do, it's going to fizzle out, and what's the point? So if you get, accidentally sucked into a company that is toxic, that's okay. Like, protect your passion. That should be your number one priority, because everything else can come and go. But once that passion fizzles out, finding something else to do with your time and loving it enough is not the easiest path ahead. So yeah, I hope this video helps, and bye.